Hi, my name's Caroline Lovett. I'm a psychosexual therapist and I'm going to talk to you today about the clitoris. The mysterious clitoris. What is it? Where is it? What does it do? So how did you learn about the clitoris? Did you learn about it in school? Did your parents tell you about it? Do you think there's more that you need to know? Are you absolutely sure what it is, where it is, what it does? And how happy are you talking about the clitoris, or how happy are you generally talking about the bits of the female body that we might associate with sex? Do you have funny names for the sexual organs? I hear all sorts of things, Lady Garden, all sorts of names, because we struggle to give things the appropriate names. With men's sexual genitalia, everything's kind of hanging on the outside. We get to see everything. But with female genitalia, it's kind of tucked inside a little. And this kind of doesn't help us with the kind of mystery of the female sexual body. In the Middle Ages, it was seen as a kind of, the clitoris was seen as a kind of a lead to female witchcraft, and was kind of frowned upon to understand female pleasure. And I wonder how much has really changed today. So what are we talking about when we talk about the clitoris? Many people think of the clitoris as this kind of tiny little pea-shaped thing at the top of the vulva. And so the vulva, often I hear people talking about the whole of the outside structure of female genitalia being called the vagina. But the vagina is actually the tube that leads from the vulva to the cervix. So the outside lips are actually what we would call the vulva. And at the very top we have the glans clitoris, covered by a little hood, by the clitoral hood. And this area is rich with nerve endings. It makes it very sensitive and very pleasurable to touch. But the actual clitoris itself is this shape. This is the structure of the clitoris. So we have up here what some people call the bulb, or the clitoral head, that's under that little hood. And this is the bit that we can see at the top of the vulva. And then underneath the skin, we have these arms, the main body of the clitoris, and there are 4 arms. And they wrap around the urethra through here, which is the little hole that we pass urine through, and the vaginal opening. And so when a woman is sexually aroused, sexually excited, the same as a penis, this area fills up with blood during sexual arousal, and so makes that opening to the vagina smaller. And it used to be thought that the idea of having a vaginal orgasm was because of this possible mysterious G-spot inside the vagina. But we're not sure about that now. We're thinking maybe that actually the vaginal orgasm is caused by the whole of the clitoris filling up with blood, and the whole of this area is very nerve rich. And so we know that our nerve endings, when they're triggered in the genitals, send messages up to our brain, and in our brain we release all of the hormones that we associate with orgasm. So the clitoris then is not just this little pea-shaped structure that sits within the lips of the vulva. It is a much bigger structure that sits underneath the skin of the lips in the vulva. And when a woman becomes sexually excited, this fills up with blood, the same as the penis does. And it's rich with nerve endings, and so the whole idea of the clitoris is based around pleasure. And so for a female to really be able to understand her body, it's good to explore. It's good to explore what's down there. You know, get a mirror out, have a look at where everything is in your body, because everybody's body is completely different. So it's good just to explore, have a look, understand how your body gives you pleasure.